Sadnam. Welcome to this video in the series of videos on Japji, Pauri by Pauri for the European Yoga Festival. I'm Ram Kaur and I am living in Australia. And today we're going to reflect on the 21st Pauri. So to know what happens in the 21st Pauri, it's good to look back to the 20th and just see where we've come from. So in the 20th Pauri, Nanak says you can wash the body with water, you can wash your clothes with soap, but the question is, how do we wash inside? How do we wash clean the illusions of the intellect? And he says it's by the love of the Nam that we do that. So the repeating of the Nam, the name of God, by immersing, submerging ourselves in our own true identity, and that vibration of that true identity, this is what cleanses and cleans. So really it's like a cleansing of illusion, a subtraction of illusion that washes clean this falsehood and our attachment to our mistaken beliefs about who we are. So let's now go to the 21st Pauri. So pilgrimages, austere disciplines, compassion, giving, charity, these bring only an iota of merit, if any at all. Sunya mania man kita bau antaragat dirit malanau. Instead, listening, obeying, one who has done this, it's now sunya mania man kita bau, one who has listened deeply within, emptied oneself of one's own preconceptions and ideas, and instead listen deeply within. So recognize that hukam, or that command, the will of the soul, felt within the heart, and accepted that and lovingly agreed to that. This one, the one who has done this, is now ready for antargat, so the inner journey, antar, inner, gat, the place or state. That one is ready for that inner journey or inner pilgrimage, and to do that again, thoroughly, again and again, and to cleanse through going into that inner shrine. So it's saying that if we just engage in these empty rituals and performances of virtue, kind of, modern day we would say virtue signaling, and just doing something because we think that it's going to create some kind of reward, or it's going to look good, or create some sort of merit. This is hollow. This is empty. And the pilgrimage, just doing pilgrimage into outside places in whatever way we might do that, performing sort of ritualistic actions, this is not where it's at. And in fact, the real state and the amritsar, so the tank of the pool of nectar, is in fact inside. So Amritsar, we might go there for a pilgrimage, travel and do that in the outside world, which is lovely. However, the Amritsar that we're really wanting to journey to, Nanak is saying, is inside. So that sacred shrine is inside us. And then you become a true pilgrim when you journey into that temple in the heart. Sab gun tere main nahi koi, vin gun ki de bhagat na hoy. Sab gun, all the goodness, all virtues, gun, virtues are yours, and not a single one is mine, not a single one. So Nanak is saying, even this feeling of virtue, devotional, this love, this feeling that I might have, I can't take credit for that. I can't claim it as mine. Because then if I do that, I'm adding to this sense of me, which is the very thing that stands between me, that fosters this illusion of separation between me and the cosmos, me and God, me and others. And so let us not even claim that virtue. Otherwise we just go straight back down, back straight to the beginning. Okay, so it goes on. Swast at bani baramau sat sahan sadaman chow. Swast means hail. At is the creation, including Maya, created by the word, by Brahma, the creator. And hail that creation. Sat sahan, Sat the existent, you are existent. You are glorious and beautiful and forever enticing to my mind. So here is a turn around Maya, the illusion. We are so seduced outward through our senses, grasping and reaching and wanting to extend out into the world and losing touch, losing ourselves in the process. So seeing that the Creator is actually present in all of the creation. So Creator and creation are one. From that perspective, seen through the eyes of my heart, I can see that, I can know that. And it means that rather than Maya and this world and this play taking me away from that connection, it can in fact return me to it or lead me back to it. I see nothing but that. And that is that state that Nanak is reporting from and talking about. So now in the second part of this Pauri, Nanak, it's a caution and a commentary on the times that he was living in, but it contains timeless truth as well, saying these things. Kavan suvela vakat kavan tit kavan vad. Kavan means what was the moment, what was the time, what was the lunar phase, and what was the solar date. Kavan suruti ma kavarna jithoa akar. What was that season? What was that month when the universe was created? These questions sound almost a little ridiculous. Velnapaya pandati Jehovah lek Puran. The Hindu pundits, the religious scholars, cannot find that time, even if it is written in the Puranas. So if it was known, it would be written there, or you could also say, even if it was written there, could we still really know? Vakatapayo Kadya Jilekane Lek Quran. That time is not known to the Qazis, either the Muslim scholars, neither the Hindu scholars nor the Muslim scholars, even if it is in the Quran, or it would be if it were known. Tit vad na jogi jane, rut ma hona koi. The lunar phase, the solar date, are not known to the yogis either, and nor is the month or the season. Ja karta sirti ko saje ape jane soy. The creator of the universe, it itself only knows. So these are these huge questions, probably unanswerable ever. What was there before anything? What is this? How did creation emerge? What was there before there when there was nothing? How does nothing look? How does something come out of nothing? These are impossible, really, intellectually to understand and know the answers to. The Vedas, the more ancient scripts than the Puranas, they do talk about it, that the consciousness itself started to feel an impulse and a desire to know itself and manifest. But how can we really say? And Nanak is saying, let's not lose ourselves down those ancient rabbit holes. The intellect is very limited. Let's recognize that. Only the Creator itself knows that. So this primary intelligence, this consciousness that animates all things, the precondition for all life, It only knows that, and it isn't telling. And can we be at peace with the fact that it seems to be here on a need-to-know basis? We know what we need to know when we don't know anything else. How can the creation actually know when we are contained by that whole of creation and we are but tiny within this vast and mysterious cosmos? So Nanak brings us in the Japji now to this threshold of what we can know, shining a light through. Let's not be lost in these questions, and instead let the questions open up to a kind of an open-ended and never-ending curiosity and wonder and awe about this not knowing. And it's a turnaround from a kind of intellectual knowing and search for answers to a feeling of knowing that comes more from the heart and awareness, a relationship with the unknown. Kiv kara aka, kiv salahi, kyovarani kiv jana. And then Nanak says, so how to speak of this Creator, how to praise it, him, her, how to describe it, how to know it, is this opening up kind of questions, this emptying out of the mind. Nanak akan sabako ake iktu iksyana. Nanak says, akan, these people who are talkers, everyone is talking, and everyone thinks that they know better than the other, that they are the smartest. So many talkers, each one thinks they're wiser than the next. So let's not get into this game of competing and knowing, comparing and discussing. This is not going to lead us there. Vada Sahib Vadinai Kita Jaka Hove. Great is the Master, great is his praise. Whatever he does, only that happens. End of story. So it's a silencing of that discussion, a silencing of the mind, bring it to a completion, and relate and love, in fact, that unknown. Nanak Jeko Apo Jana Agega Ana Sohe. Oh Nanak, or Nanak says, one who claims to know everything shall not meet honor going forward, shall not be decorated. So this makes me think of what Yogi Bhajan said about this Pauri, that it will maintain your status, grace and position. Very much that Nanak is saying external status, external position, because saying I am such and such because I do such and such, I do this, I've done this and that many kriyas, or I've done 1,000 days of this certain meditation, or I've reached this level of attainment, or I am so and so on the ladder. None of that matters. That is not your true status, and it is not your true position, and it is not true grace. So the lowest of the low, the most humble is the most high. The one who knows that they don't know really knows. The one who says that they know definitely doesn't know. If someone says they're the master, they're definitely not the master. So this is this inversion and a cleaning out through this medicine of recognizing what we don't know. And then also to recognize that it's only ever by grace. Again and again, this is the message to return to, because it again zeroes this sense of me, it's me doing it. And in that we are cautioned and reminded to give everything up, to give everything back to this divine, to this Creator, and not get trapped by even the smallest little stone that we could trip up on the path. Satnam.
तीर्थ तप दया दत्त दान जे को पावै तिल का मान सुनिया मनिया मन कीता पाओ अंतर गात तीर्थ मल नाओ ਸਭ ਗੁਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਹੀ ਕੋਏ, ਵਿਣ ਗੁਣ ਕੀਤੇ ਭਗਤ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ। ਸੋ ਅਸਤ ਆਥ ਬਾਣੀ ਬਰਮਾਓ, ਸਤ ਸੁਹਾਣ ਸਦਾ ਮਨ ਚਾਓ। ਕਵਣ ਸੋ ਵੇਲਾ ਵਖਤ ਕਵਣ, ਕਵਣ ਥਿਤ ਕਵਣ ਵਾਰ। ਕਵਣ ਸਰੂਤੀ ਮਾਹੋ ਕਵਣ, ਜਿਤ ਹੋਆ ਆਕਾਰ। ਵੇਲ ਨਾ ਪਾਈਆ ਪੰਡਤੀ, ਜੇ ਹੋਵੈ ਲੇਖ ਪੁਰਾਣ। ਵਖਤ ਨਾ ਪਾਇਓ ਕਾਦੀਆ, ਜੇ ਲਿਖਨ ਲੇਖ ਕੁਰਾਨ। ਥਿਤ ਵਾਰ ਨਾ ਜੋਗੀ ਜਾਣੈ, ਰੁਤ ਮਾਹੋ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ। ਜਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਸਿਰ ਠੀਕੋ ਸਾਜੇ, ਆਪੇ ਜਾਣੈ ਸੋਈ। ਕਿਵ ਕਰ ਆਖਾ ਕਿਵ ਸਾਲਾਹੀ, ਕਿਉ ਵਰਨੀ ਕਿਵ ਜਾਣਾ। ਨਾਨਕ ਆਖਣ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਆਖੈ, ਇਕ ਦੂ ਇਕ ਸਿਆਣਾ। ਵੱਡਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੱਡੀ ਨਾਈ, ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਕਾ ਹੋਵੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਆਪੋ ਜਾਣੈ, ਅਗੈ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਸੋਹੈ।